Paul in that fifth inning?
Fifth inning, it just looked like he was tiring a little bit. Pitches were elevated. Velo came down a tick and just kind of got out of whack a little bit there.
How about in the third with the command, 3 walks in a row?
Yeah, it just didn't seem as sharp today. And he's a competitor, man. He went out there. He gives you everything he's got every single day, and he wanted to keep going and go get after it. I don't think his stuff was as sharp there in the third, and then in the fifth it trended down too.
You inherited a pretty tough situation after what happened last night. Did you notice that kind of weighing on the guys at all a little bit this morning?
You know what? I think it was weighing on everybody.
Yeah.
I think they handled it really, really well. They were ready to go out there and compete. And I'm assuming everybody that's in here was here last night, and just, our hearts go out to that guy and his family. And I think that you'd be lying if you said it wasn't weighing on you, but they're professionals. They were ready to go out and compete and play and, give it all they had.
You look at maybe a bright spot or two from today when you look at the way you guys have moved Brian Reynolds into right field, O'Neal Cruz transitioning into center. Nice to see those types of plays from them today that have saved runs. Yeah, no doubt. Cruzy is every single day working his butt off in the outfield, shagging Brian going to right. Adam Frazier made I don't know how many plays today and has all season. Just to see them get after it and see the way that they work every single day has been really impressive. And O'Neal getting better. He made a couple plays this series that were really, really good.
I was kind of curious what you saw on Cruz's double, Henry scoring from first. It seemed like he, put in a little hustle to come around and score from first there.
Yeah, he did. Really, that's one thing about him that we all see every single day is the way he gets after it and the way he plays. It's 100% every single day, and to score from first on that. And same thing with Brian last night on that play from that Swanson had kicked off of him, scoring from first on a ball that ricocheted into right field, and that's the energy and the attitude we need to take on the bases.
Is Henry okay after taking that foul ball over?
He took a bunch today back there. It was, he's tough. I think he's all right. We'll check in with him here, after I get back in there. But he's a tough competitor.
Don, in that 8th inning, you guys are able to get second and third. They made a couple of mistakes with the air, the wild pitch. How tough was it just not being able to kind of expand on that, especially in such a close ball game?
Yeah, it was. To get an opportunity, push one across, and then trying to get that other one. Brian put a really good swing on that ball, went right to Hap and left. So, just got to continue to battle, continue to get good pitches to hit, and put good swings on it in those situations.
What do you think just isn't clicking right now, generally speaking, for Stratton?
It's only his second outing here, so really tough and getting hurt last year. He's coming back off of that. I think that, seeing the way that the ball's coming out has been pretty good right now as far as the command goes. I think we'll have to look into that. I don't know exactly what it is, as far as, command stuff, but just trying to get him back on track to, he was so dominant for us last year.
Reynolds has been scuffling a little bit, but it seems like yesterday with the 2 hits and today with the homer, it seems like he might have unlocked something. What are you seeing from him over these last 2 games after the 0-for-18 stretch?
Really impressive. To have that, sometimes all it takes is a jam shot or a, roller, and he had that one overturned the other night at the end of the game. And just the way he is, his mindset, the way he competes, to see him come back after that and flip it on in his last 2 at-bats last night and carry that over to today. He's a pro. He's always working. He was hitting early this week and, really getting after it. And I think that's what separates him and others in the clubhouse, the work that they put in.
This team needs to score more runs, more especially against a team like the Cubs. What's the reason that Falefa as well as Bart did not start today?
Really good question, and when you're dealing with a full team too, and you're trying to find ways to get everybody in, it's yes, we need to score runs. We need to have those guys available and playing. We also have to have the other guys staying sharp and getting at bats too. So it's a fine line when you're talking about lineups and playing everybody, because yes, we would like to use everybody every single day. And it would be great, even say Paul Skenes, we'd love to throw him every day, or everybody in our bullpen. I think it makes it tough when you're dealing with 162 games and trying to get make sure that everybody gets in there and you keep those guys fresh as well.